Hello everyone, welcome to this video on my channel, and here I will be discussing my thoughts on England's World Cup draw that recently took place on Friday. So England of course drew USA, Iran and one of Wales, Scotland and Ukraine, depending on who wins the playoff in June. Well, Path A that is. And my overall thoughts, I think it's a good group. Maybe not as I would initially, all my first choice, but I am happy with it. I was thinking I didn't want Iran at the start because I did think they would be one of the better pot-free teams, and not that I wanted the easiest, and they would have a great support. Whereas like Serbia are a brilliant pot-free team, but they don't have won't have the same number of support Iran does. But I think it'll be relatively okay. Then there won't be the hardest of the hard, and I think it's going to be a great opener as well. The Khalifa International Stadium's a good place for England to start, and it's on the opening day too, so that's good. That'll be interesting. Taremi is standout player. He's been playing very well at Porto. I think England should win, but don't write off Iran. I guess that's all I will say on that. The USA, second game at Al Bayt Stadium. I wanted USA in my dream draw. We got USA, and it wasn't because they were one of the easiest teams. I mean, that does help a bit, but I wanted to play them because whenever England play USA in a sporting event, it's always a great occasion. So another thing to add is that it's going to be taking place at Al Bayt Stadium, the second biggest of all the 8 stadiums. So, as well as it being a fantastic occasion, with it being at a stadium like this, more England and USA fans could come. So, it should be a great game. Again, I expect England to win this, but you never know what the USA could do. Should be a great game. And also the winner of Ukraine, Scotland, Wales. If it's Wales or Scotland, then we get a derby, so that should be great. And if it's Ukraine, then it will be a case of everybody, the rest of the world is going to be rooting for Ukraine. But if it is England do lose to Ukraine, then it could be England already through by that stage, so it should be alright. And Ukraine are probably the weakest, just slightly the... I don't know actually. I'd say Wales probably just edges it out of all 3 of them in terms of who's the best. But it would be close. I probably would have preferred to be in Group C, D, G and H, because I think I personally like most of the other stadiums more than what we've got here, but they're all good stadiums, and if anything, the Al Bayt Stadium's probably my favourite one. So looks great inside and out, tented stadium, 60,000 seats. It's going to be fantastic when England do play there, and the fact England are playing at three different stadiums, I think for me that's a bonus as well. I think it's for most teams, then they'll probably only play about 2 average. But the fact England are playing 3 I think it'll be great from a fan's point of view. Whoever does get through out of the Path A teams will be playing in one stadium, and probably my least favourite one at that, the Al Rayyan Stadium. So it's good. Even then, it's great inside. But that being said, I am overall satisfied with the draw. We got the pot 2 opponent I wanted, and the other two teams are good teams, not not the strongest, but definitely not the weakest either. And I expect England overall to just get into that top, get first place. 7 to 9 points I think that's going to be what we aim for. And hopefully I'm able to go, and we'll see. But that's my basic thoughts on the group. Happy with it. And if you want me to give you my thoughts on the other groups and just the draw as a whole, then let me know. Message me or smash the like buttons. 5 likes will do it. Ooh. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there because and it's going to be a good one. Peace out.